What's up, my fellow YouTube subscribers? Welcome to the review of the Alcatel OneTouch Pop Astro. If you can already tell, I do have a case on my Astro, as you can see by the outline here. I do have a blue and black case for it, so I will be taking that off for this video. So let me go ahead and do that right now. To start things off, the Pop Astro was released April of last year. It's a 4G LTE handset for either Walmart Family Mobile or T-Mobile. This particular model is Walmart Family Mobile. It has a 4.5 inch TFT display that has a resolution of 540 by 960 and a pixel density of 245. The screen to body ratio on the Pop Astro is 64.38%. On the front of the handset, it has a Vga Front-Facing Camera which records in 480p, and at the bottom of the display we have its back, home, and menu button. They do light up, which is a nice touch for this device, as you can see right there. Moving on to the back of the Pop Astro, we have its 5 megapixel camera that lacks autofocus but records in 1080p. Right underneath it is its LED flash. Then finally, its speaker at the bottom, along with the Alcatel OneTouch branding right in the middle. Popping off the back panel, we gain access to its 2000 mAh removable battery. Battery talk time is estimated around 8.5 hours. Battery standby time is estimated around 10.4 days. Battery talk time in 3G is estimated around 9 hours, and battery standby time in 3G is estimated around 10.4 days. Then we have its micro SD card slot. The handset will support up to a 32GB SD card. I currently have my 16GB SD card in there right now. Then right over here we have its micro SIM card slot. You get about 4GB of built-in storage with a mediocre 1.5 GB available to user, so an SD card is recommended with this one. Platform-wise, the handset runs Android 4.4 KitKat and has a quad-core 1.5 GHz MediaTek processor with 1 GB of RAM, and a Mali T760 GPU and a Cortex A53 CPU. Let's go ahead and run the usual test, Quadrant and Geekbench 3. Now that Quadrant has finished, let's go ahead and see what we got. So we got a score of 7,345. I did get this device up to as high as 7,600, but scores do vary over time. Taking a look at the bottom here, the CPU is 21,007 and the memory is 5,921. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, Geekbench has finished, and as you can see here, for the single core score we got a score of 719, and the multi-core score we got a score of 2,131. If we compare the single core score, 719, let's go and find it here. We are above the Motorola Moto X, surprisingly, but below the LG Nexus 5. And as for the multi-core score, 2131, we are above the Samsung Galaxy S4 but below the LG Nexus 5 yet again. Not too bad of a score for this device. And now to test out gaming with the Pop Astro. I have downloaded Temple Run 2, so I'll go ahead and go into the app and I'll return when it has finished booting up. Now that Temple Run 2 has finished loading, let's go ahead and play. Right off, I don't see really no lag, but let's keep on going. The volume is set pretty low, so that's why you cannot hear any sound effects coming from the game. Might be able to hear a little bit, but not too much to hear that good. So I'm seeing not much lag at all, really. Keep going a little more here to demonstrate it. Seems to register touches just fine. Messed up a little there, he didn't jump that far. But yeah, as you can see, gameplay specifically Temple Run 2 on the Pop Astro seems to run really good, was really little to no lag, so it's pretty enjoyable. And going back home, little delay, as you can see I pressed home and it's taking a while for the apps to get back, actually get back home. As you can see, loading launcher, but that's because of the 1 GB of RAM that this device has. This device would be better if it has 1.5 GB of RAM compared to only 1 GB of RAM. And my specific device comes with quite a bit of bloatware pre-installed, such as Amazon, App Source, Facebook, Kingsoft Office, and in Twitter, and as well as the T-Mobile apps such as my T-Mobile My Account, Name ID, T-Mobile TV, Visual Voicemail, and Mobile Hotspot, and T-Mobile's Device Unlock. So that pretty much does it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Alcatel OneTouch Pop Astro, and I'll see you again in the next video.